Hey guys, welcome back to Race RC. Thought I'd shoot a little video talking about my Race Rustler. So I actually made another video talking about 5 simple, cheap, in some cases free upgrades for your Rustler, and I kind of introduced this truck but didn't really talk about all the modifications I had made to it. Today I thought I'd kind of walk through the truck and actually show you what I got going on in my build. So this is basically, in my opinion, kind of the best, fastest, best handling Rustler you can kind of build out of existing parts. Still uses the stock Traxxas Rustler chassis, so I could have gone to Chuckworks or a few other things, but I wanted to keep it Traxxas and still make it a Rustler as well. So overall, I'm going to walk through the truck. As you can see, I've got the Proline SVT Raptor body. That's probably my favorite body that's still available. You know, it looks pretty decent. It's got the little Ford logo on top, and you know, it's nice and durable and fits well overall. I'm also running associated T5M wheels on all 4 corners. So obviously you need stadium truck wheels. You need them to be 2.2s. You can you know, basically mount modern race rubber. In this case, I've got slicks right now, but I also have different sets of stuff for different indoor clay type conditions. So running these 4 wheels on all 4 corners. And then I thought I'd talk about my actual Rustler from front to back and talk about what the actual upgrades I made. So starting from the front, I tucked in the front bumper a little bit so it doesn't smash into the ground quite so much. Makes it land a little bit better. And then you know, one of the main upgrades is I'm running Proline Pro Track suspension all 4 corners. This is actually for the Traxxas Slush, but actually fits perfectly here on the Rustler and allows you to run basically the same wheels on all 4 corners. Now you do actually have to Dremel down the arms a little bit to add some clearance. So right here on the front, I actually made this little divot here. This is for slash wheels, and this is actually for stadium truck T5M wheels. And then on the rear end, you also have to Dremel the rear hubs down a little bit. So I actually made this little cutout so the rear wheel, the 2.2 wheels actually fit right in here and don't hit anything. So this is a nice little upgrade. I'm running the arms, front and rear. I'm running the turnbuckles, front and rear. And then I'm also running the rear hubs, obviously, as shown before. So Pro Track suspension, very nice upgrade. And then also on the front end, I'm running Proline caster blocks. These are aluminum. They have an extra adjustment hole here in the middle that I'm actually running. Shortens up the camber length, gives you a little more camber gain. Running STRC aluminum wheel hexes on all 4 corners. Very nice little piece. I like running aluminum hexes so that your wheels don't strip quite as easily. And then on the front end, as you can see, I've changed the shocks to TLR 22 SCT 2.0 shocks. Really nice shocks, super smooth. A lot of adjustments, rebuildable, and definitely some of the nicest shocks on the market that you can get for RC 110 scale. So I'm running TLR blue springs up front and actually associated white springs in the rear. And then up front, obviously you can see this fancy looking carbon fiber shock tower. This is made by Anza. You can also get the SRT fiberglass shock tower that works as well and is quite a bit cheaper, but the carbon fiber, when it's super stiff, has a lot of adjustments for shock tower mounts, for camber link mounts, and really a trick part overall. Definitely like that piece. And then in the steering, I've actually running hot racing aluminum steering bell cranks with a little carbon fiber piece in the middle. There's no servo saver. That gives you a little more precise steering, a little more direct feedback. And then for the servo, I'm running a Savox 1258 TG, kind of hard to see in there, but very nice servo, plenty of torque, plenty of speed, and definitely one of the most popular servos on the market. And then moving on to the chassis, you can see kind of different looking little battery mount here. So I'm actually running the B64 battery mount. Basically runs a shorty inline here low on the chassis all the way up front. And then it allows some space for a ESC in the back. I'm running the Hobbywing XR10 just stock ESC, and that is powering an Atomic RC 9.5 turn motor here in the rear. So yeah, that's one of my favorite modifications because it gets the weight nice and low in the chassis. It tends to roll less, doesn't put so much weight in the back, but it kind of moves it up front to help you with steering. So on high traction surfaces, definitely helps quite a bit. Obviously, receiver wise, I got the Spectrum SR415, and then I put a little weight here basically to kind of counterbalance it and make the weight distribution a little more even. And then moving on to the rear end, kind of my favorite parts. There are some hinge pins here made by STRC steel hinge pins, actually front and rear on all 4 hinge pins locations. And then transmission wise, actually some of my favorite products. Team STRC makes a nice little top shaft that you can mount an associated VTS slipper. So much better slipper than the stock systems. Got 3 pads, smooth engagement, a lot of bite. Definitely a much better slipper than the Traxxas one. And then in here, you can't see it, but I've actually got a Traxxas Pro Ball differential. Yes, I'm running a ball differential, not a gear differential. I actually prefer ball differentials because externally adjustable, they do not leak, super smooth. You can basically fine tune it on the track as you wish, and definitely a nice little upgrade. Not real popular, but for me, I think it works a lot better than the gear differentials out there. And then on the rear end, I basically mounted a little Stampede rear mount, wheelie bar mount, basically act as a rear bumper, provide you a little more protection there in the back. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I also running the HDE drive shafts from the Slash 4x4. Just gives you a little more beefiness, a little more durability, just a little bit thicker than the stock drive shaft. So I think that's pretty much it overall. Really enjoy this vehicle. It performs quite well as a Traxxas Rustler. My Slash is really good. I basically took my Slash and converted it into a Rustler, and I'm really happy with how it performs, and is a fun driving vehicle. And definitely, I think these are all the upgrades you really want to make basically the fastest, best handling Rustler out there that you can. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel as always. Hope you enjoyed the video, and throw down a comment below if you have anything to say or any other upgrades you recommend. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.